Hello YouTube friends and family and wherever you may be watching me from, and it's been a while. I have been taking a mini break, and sometimes it's good, not even sometimes, we all need it. So if you're coming across my video for the first time, welcome to my Chico Matenda, simply put, YouTube channel. And I tend to repurpose some of my work, so you might actually have come across me through Facebook, Instagram, I'd like to say Periscope as well. So everywhere as much as possible, because I like connecting with people and also just really imparting information, which I think is most beneficial. So today's topic came to mind as a result of hearing somebody post a very responsive question on Facebook. So the question was, can you earn passive income? And no, actually, does passive income really exist? Okay, so this is somebody I actually know, and they're quite influential, and he had been listening to Gary V as well. So Gary V has his own views on that, but I'll let you watch I'll let you watch Gary V's perceptions and views. So based on my own experience with digital marketing, I can say yes, definitely thumbs up. There's ways to earn passive income. I can't talk about property or other forms of, like let's say for instance stock trading, because those are not my areas of expertise, although I am into property. But I wouldn't say, yeah, some people do earn it as a passive income. So I think you need to actually know the field very well, and although I am an investor in property, no clue about passive income. Went to trading, but that's as far as that's as far as I went. But it's something that I don't routinely practice in terms of following that industry. Okay, so in terms of digital marketing, what I can tell you is that yes, 100% yes. And based on what I know, I'll go through the essentials. So first of all, number one, numero uno, is knowing and understanding your industry very well. Okay, so what I mean by that is, whatever you may be doing in digital marketing, pick a specific area or specialist area that you're going to intend on like learning and practicing. It takes time. Okay, it takes time, it takes patience to get to understand how the passive income eventually works. So in the beginning, some people, so you can go two ways. You can either, some coaches I know of, they create like their own digital marketing products, such as coaching sessions, which become automated, and then they can earn while they're doing something else. So some other people like me, I've chosen an easier route. I don't know if it's easier, but it's an easier route because what I decided to do is follow key leaders and influencers in the digital marketing world. And some of those leaders in the digital marketing world have become my mentors. So it's only a few, okay? So I had to be quite selective. So some of them I work with, I'd say two now, very closely, and others I follow through other social media platforms. So the two that I work quite closely with have been there, done that, created systems that are working for them. So that's what I chose to do, was that in order to save my time, this is one thing I'd recommend, is that if you're new, and to save yourself time from making a lot of, I wouldn't say like mistakes, but that's what we class it as mistakes, but it's more like lessons. So if you don't want to have like millions and millions of lessons while you're developing your business, and you want to learn how to do it perfectly, is find key influencers in your specialist area. Once you find them, find opportunities to be mentored by them. Okay, so some mentors are quite open for you to have the potential to also learn from them secondhand, so that you can see that these systems actually exist. So what I mean by system is that you can have the opportunity to learn from like automated business and marketing systems. This is only digital marketing because I'm not familiar with other. What I mean by digital marketing is that the niche that I've chosen is in business. Okay, so there can be numerous niches in terms of digital marketing. So they could also be like health aspects, but I only focus on the business aspects in terms of helping people, small business owners and aspiring entrepreneurs, to learn from proven systems and also to develop what we call customer acquisition processes. Okay, so this might all just be new to you, but what it means is that when they learn how to automate their business so that some part of their business, not all of it, becomes automated, and it enables them to acquire customers without them needing to be there through automated systems. And for those who have learned or even licensed programs, then they're able to then acquire customers in terms of financial gains while they're also sleeping and not having to be there 24/7 to manage the daily operations. So why the passive income works very well is that it's beneficial. So you could be working or you could already be a successful entrepreneur, but the good thing is that you're getting the extra income and you initially are putting in effort, but once you learn from the specialist area, then you're able to automate your systems and they can then become scalable and repeatable. So when it becomes scalable and repeatable, it means that you're not having to put in the daily operations such as a traditional business model would have to. So daily operations in terms of, like, let's say old traditional franchise models where day in, day out, you may be involved in some aspects of the daily operations of the business. Okay, so if something goes wrong, then you're there. So the people, two strands. If you create your own products and then set automated systems, then there is manpower required for that. Okay, so it might just be you, or you might have a team of people who are assisting you to manage, so that once you do set up the passive income, there's a way of there's a follow-up process. Okay, so you're able to follow up on customers you're acquiring through your sales funnel. Okay, so sales funnel, breaking it down, it's a process that you create in order to communicate to your customers who could then potentially become your lifetime valued customers. Okay, so you have a sales process from point A to point Z in whatever form you want it to be, and throughout those processes you are automatically communicating with your prospective customers, and other people choose to offer them information that will offer a solution. Okay, so when you're communicating, not commuting, so when you're communicating through the sales process, what you're trying to do is offer a solution to your prospective customers. So some people will rather than creating their own products, they would rather tap into an existing system that already does everything for them, and the only thing they would need to do is potentially just one aspect of it, which is like the marketing aspect of it. Then the other operational stuff is then managed by an existing system, business system. So to summarize, yes, definitely thumbs up to passive income, and the digital marketing industry is very lucrative. It is all about finding the right mentors in the area and the top influencers. The reason why is because they would have been in the industry for, I would like to say, about 10 years. Okay, so a good 10 years. So those are the influencers that I surround myself with. So 5 years and beyond, because then they would have been in the current, the peaks and the troughs Yes, correct. The peaks and the troughs of the business, so they would understand what works very well. They would have developed tried and proven systems throughout this process, and now they have a valid foundation which can demonstrate to you, according to the systems they've set, to the income that they're earning, that yes, definitely passive income has worked. And from what I have learned, people who become successful in the industry, when I say successful, they're people who are 6 figures plus, tend to leverage of existing systems, because people with millionaire mindsets think about cutting their time frame short. So they're more likely to leverage of somebody else who has already learned the system, so that they are saving their resources, including the financial aspects of it as well. If you decide to do it by yourself, then also be patient. But both strands, it can be lucrative. The first option of you doing it by yourself may take a bit much longer. You may also incur like more costs as well. And if you're not learning from anybody, the likelihood is that you're testing your market to see whether it'll work or not. Okay, so I would then again say be patient. It needs that type of environment to earn passive income. It needs a little bit more trust. So if you're already an influencer in your specialist area, then it would be easy as, because you would have developed the products that your prospective clients already are buying into. But remember, they are buying into you first, okay, before they buy into your products. So it's the know, like, and trust factor. So once you're able to set up, that's number 2. When I go on points, I actually like lose my points. Okay, so in terms of once you start to see the income, some of it can be minimal. And I'll give you an example of automated systems. So if you're a great blogger, you can earn automatically by letting other people, or yourself, if you've learned the ways to automate your business, is that other companies can advertise on your blog space, and then you earn through their advertisement process. Okay, so I can cover that off next time. But if you've already tapped into an existing system, business or marketing system, then you can also use your blog space to be able to gain passive income through advertising yourself independently. So when you see like banner ads, for instance, on let's say newspapers, this is all electronic format, newspapers, magazines, blogs, on some website as well, in the background there's somebody who is earning. Okay, they're earning, but they're not actually highly involved because it's all automated. So in terms of the earning potential, it can be dependent on what the systems have been. So for me, I deal with like the higher end of the market, and some other people are only aware of the lower end of the market. So what I mean by that, they are involved in lower earning incomes. Okay, so when they get involved in the passive income, some of them may not be aware, or you might not be aware, that there's other ways to cross the threshold and go into like the elite marketing world, where there's like luxurious opportunities, and as well as products that you can specialize in through mentorship, and learn how to become part of like that inner circle where you have opportunities to earn automated income. Okay, automated and passive income. So I hope what I've shared has been useful, and if you want or would like to learn more about anything that I've said, feel free to leave a comment below, Okay. I'm always happy to help. And if you have been struggling in this specific area, just in terms of being to identify what area you can go into, then again, leave a comment. Feel free to message me, and I may just cover a little bit more. So bye for me for now. Ciao.